This video is meant to give you a quick overview of using Canvas. And many of you I know are familiar with Canvas, but this just shows some of the changes I've made that will help you through this. On the home page, you'll see that I've added the questions and answers. I've talked about that before. I will also put a link to this video on this page. Very important is the textbook. Please go look at the textbook. It's online, it's free, and I am going to be asking you to stay up with the material. Here's the chapters here on the left side. So when we're talking about something like human resources, go read the chapter on human resources. You need to make sure that you're staying up with the material. There's a fair amount of material in this class, a lot of good stuff. And by the way, the text is pretty good. It's not boring. It's not like these videos. The main changes that I've made are in the modules. In the modules I have by semester week, we will be down here. This class is for a Monday, Wednesday class. They're still doing the personal finances. So what you see for personal finances is I've had in the past the slides, but I've now created videos that will explain the material in greater depth. For the Tuesday, Thursday class, we've already seen this. You may want to look again at personal investing, the IRAs, to help you with your homework assignment, or you may want to use these to also review for the exam. So on the 25th, for the Monday and Wednesday classes, it will be the next exam. The exams will be online. The 50 questions, maybe 48 questions, true, false, and multiple choice, very much like the other exams. You'll notice I also have this next assignment there. It's an individual assignment, a Roth IRA assignment. Let's take a quick look at that as long as I'm here. This work is to be done individually, no group work at all. And I want you to compare different IRAs. Remember, these are accounts. So these are businesses that offer them. So look at places like Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab, TD Ameritrade. You can look at these online. What I want you to do is compare them. The ideal way to compare different companies is a simple table. Put the different companies side by side in a column and then compare them. Now, pick then, after you've looked at these, you want to see what kind of investments you can make, how hard is it to open an account, those sorts of things. Then I want you to pick where you would go to open one. I'm not going to grade you on did you pick the best place. That's a very personal decision. What I am going to look at is, did you use some thinking? What kind of thought processes did you use? I also want you to take a look at how you would invest your money. Again, I'm not looking to see, did you invest it in some real smart financial way, but what thought did you give? What's your asset allocation? Then if you're going to do 40% equities, what equities? You're going to buy all of it in Amazon stock? Or are you going to pick a fund? Like what fund? Like the S&P 500, somebody's total market index? What would you do? And then I want to know what keeps you from opening an IRA. Again, I'm not going to grade you on this, but I want you to think about it. Many of these places only require a very minimal amount to get started. What's really keeping you from getting started? Oh, I didn't mention this in class. There was a woman I had in class last semester. She was putting away $5 a day every day. That's pretty cool. She was really happy about it. And I know that someday she's going to be even happier. Okay, so here are the deliverables. Oh, you're not going to submit this in paper. You're going to obviously email this to me or submit it on Canvas. All right, let's go back to the modules. So going forward, and I will create videos for each week. I expect you to do 3 things each week. For each class, I expect you to read the text and look at the videos, and then look at the slides to make sure you understand the material. The pace will be exactly as it was if I was teaching this course live, although I'm going to miss your smiling faces and your great questions and your great comments on what's going on in business. But we're going to keep to the same pace. And again, there's a lot of material, so I hope you keep up with this. Set a regular time each day, go through the material. I think discipline is going to be very important. The exams will be on the regular schedule. The homeworks are on the same schedule, just everything moved out a week. Now, as far as the group homework assignment, I think I've said this before. If you want to create groups, go ahead. Make any groups you like. Groups of 2, groups of no more than 4. But I don't want you getting together. This is not something where I want you to do these groups in person. If you can do them via chat groups, or if you can do them using Google Docs and stuff, that's fine. You may all do these individually, if you like. So if you have an old group and 3 want to work on it and 1 doesn't, that's fine. If 2 do and 2 want to do it individually, that's fine. You all want to work on it individually, that's fine. Most important thing relative to that is being safe. But the future, there's only going to be 1 more group or 1 more assignment after the Roth assignment. I will drop the 5th assignment that I had planned. As usual, if you have questions, ask. I already had 1 good question because I messed up dates in the Roth assignment, which have now been fixed. But if you find things that don't make sense, please send me email so that I can try and fix them. As always, be well and be safe.